and your acceptance is guaranteed.
Hey everybody, I'm back with another video. Joey79K back. More for our Jaguars. Yeah, it is disappointing. I really didn't feel like making a video 2 days ago. I was just too mad and I wasn't really feeling that well. And well, since I'm calmed down and look at the reality, you're not gonna win every game, but I want to talk about our defense today. That was a bad performance by our defense. We're supposed to be one of the best defenses in the history books right now, and we let up at least 3 to 4 touchdowns. Okay. Barry Church, what were you thinking, dude? You let your guy get wide open right behind you in the red zone for a touchdown. All you had to do was block him at least one more second, and Calais Campbell would have had another strip fumble sack. You see what happens. You know when things don't go your way half the time, and the defense has struggled all game to stop Blaine Gabbert. You can't stop Blaine Gabbert, and you have the best defense out there. That's an embarrassment. I didn't really enjoy the entire game. I wasn't impressed with the offense of running the football either. Yes, Blake made some good plays, but he also made that one critical interception. So let's just all relax. Don't need to get too wild up and say the season's over, because it's not over. We're still in the playoffs. We're always going to be in the playoffs until week 17, until we see what happens. No matter what happens from here on out, we're still going to be in the playoffs or the playoff hunt if it gets worse. And we can always fight for that wild card spot, and we're still going to be in the playoffs picture because of all the other teams we've beaten. So, as it looks right now in the wild card spot, it looks like we'll be playing Kansas City. If the playoffs have ended today, we'll be playing Kansas City up in Arrowhead. But anyways, I mean, it's hard to say. You know, you're not going to win every game. As much as you want to win and go for 12 to 13 wins and clinch a home berth playoff spot in your own conference and stuff, it's just difficult. It's not any given, you know. Teams are going to find good ways to beat good teams, and we are a good team, but we just got outmatched and outcoached at the very end. You see, it's not hard to beat a good team. You know, it all takes mindsets. You know, it's called philosophies. It's called athletic systems. It's called everything in the book. Even John Madden can tell you that he has been beaten, you know, by a very bad team one time. Um, even look at the Steelers. They've lost to a bad Bears team. Do you see them panicking? No. Because after that loss, and that loss they had to us because we're a good team just as much as they are, but no, they bounced back. Look at them. They're winning. They're 9-2 in the spot to take the New England Patriots spot and have the first seed overall and clinch a bye week in a home field advantage. No, don't panic yet. I mean, come on. I've seen a lot of people commenting and saying, "Oh, the season's over." Uh, Titan fans are already saying, "Hey, you guys ain't gonna make it now. You lost." If you look at the playoff picture and all the other teams we've beaten soundly and bad and brutally, we're still going to be in it. There's no way, one loss like that is going to knock us out of the playoffs instantly. So far, we have won 4 out of 1. So let's not don't give me that crap. But yeah, the defense played poorly, missed assignments, missed tackles, just a shit fest all the way around. Even the offense, struggled a lot. The running game was just pitiful. That was the worst performance and effort I have ever seen. You know, I mean, look at the great college team Alabama that lost to Auburn. You know, there's gonna be times where a good team's gonna get beat and outcoached and outsmarted. That's how it happens in football. The stranger things happen. That's why they say football is a very stressful sport, and very nerve wracking. But you just can't let this one loss at the last four games get to you. Yeah, we've won the last 3, almost out of 4. We started off after the bye. We started off 3-0. I mean, no, 4-0. But now we're 4-1 in the second half. But so what? Yeah, the defense played poorly, and missed assignments. Barry Church let a wide open guy like twice. But he almost won us the game by redeeming himself and intercepting Blaine Gabbert. And we almost had a couple interceptions already. A couple of them were drops because AJ Boye didn't, read it all the way. He kind of misjudged it on some of them. But we could have had at least about 5 to 6 picks already. And the defensive line didn't really get much of any pressure whatsoever. But Calais Campbell bailed us out. The defense usually has bailed us out before, and we almost got bailed out again by the defense because our offense can't do crap. It's kind of sad. Blake Bortles did okay, but that one interception pretty much wrote the story of the game, and that's how we lost. That one critical interception came to bite us in the rear. And then, even though we got the ball back, but we knew it was going to be over, and we knew we were going to get snake bitten at the end, no matter what happens. And then Doug Marrone didn't really do a good job at coaching either. Some of the blame has to go on him. And so far, he's done pretty good for us. He has not been like another Gus Bradley. He's been kind of one of those tough dad figure type coaches, not your best friend type figure coach like Gus Bradley was. Doug Marrone is more like a father figure for everybody. But anyways, we gotta move on. We got a home game this weekend, playing against the dreadful, lonely Indianapolis Colts, who are in last place with 3 wins. There should be no excuses. We should not lose to this team. This should be an easy win, which is never guaranteed in this league. Good teams always lose sometimes. Other teams always outsmart good teams like the Patriots. The only way you can beat the Patriots, and I'm going to say this, I know I'm getting off track, but this is how you only beat New England. This is how you do it. You have to outsmart and outcoach Bill Belichick, and you have to sack and keep Tom Brady off the field. That's how you beat the Patriots. And how you beat our tough Jaguars is you have to keep our defense off the field. You have to keep our running game off the field. And you have to outsmart us and outplay us at the end. That is how you win against us. Okay? usually when you first start off with a winning season in a long time, you're not gonna have one or two losses. You're gonna at least have 4 or 5 losses because this is the first time we had a winning season in a long time. Of course, we're gonna get another loss sooner or later. So we need to pick ourselves back up. We need to go back to work. We need to get back to another winning streak, which is going to be hard because after that we play the Seattle Seahawks, but they're on a down year right now. Yes, they still get talent, but they lost a pretty good heavy talent on both sides of the ball. They lost their Legion of Boom. They lost their safety. They lost their Richard Sherman, their safety. Camp Chancellor, they lost their Legion of Boom. And they're missing a couple offensive linemen too. So yeah, they're hurting right now. They're still a tough team, but I'm pretty sure we can be able to take them. But we're getting a little too ahead of ourselves. We need to focus on one game at a time. We're not like New England yet, where we can just say, "Oh, okay, it's just another game. We can just take care of them and just move on, look for the playoffs." No, we're not there yet. We still we still need a franchise champion caliber quarterback. Then we don't have to worry about losing another game. But I say the Cardinals was pretty much of a trap game. Okay, now there should be no more trap games. Now we should be able to win out. But that's going to be hard with Seattle in the way. Which I'm pretty sure we should be able to beat Seattle because they're on a down year, like I said. But anyways, I'm going to close this video off. We need to get back to work, y'all. It's time. We're not out of this yet. We're still in it. Go Jags. I'm out. Subscribe to my channel and like my video if you think it's good.